Alright, so in the last video we were having a look at Physics 101, vectors and scalars. In this video we're going to be looking at linear motion and using the three equations of motion. This is a really important and fundamental lesson in physics, so I'm going to get my rubber here, my trusty rubber, and I'm going to rub out a lot of what we currently have on the screen. So if you want to check out the last video, it'll be there for you. So bye bye smiley face. Bye bye to this lovely diagram. Okay, just rubbing all this out. I'll keep those Physics 101s, those 2 points up there from the vectors and scalars lesson. So that was the parallelogram law, bye bye. Okay, so now very good. So first point is that displacement is the distance of a body in a given direction from a fixed point. So we can put that in. I'll be putting it in now. Is displacement is the distance of a body in a given direction from a fixed point. Okay, so now we can move this important concept up here and make it a bit bigger. Now just keep that in mind throughout the lesson. And lovely spelling, but you will fix that now. I'll just change that spelling real quick, sorry. I'm going to go down to our layer here. Now we can just fix our little spelling error there. Direction, we can just pretend that's not there. Cover it up. Okay. I'm going to put this up here. There you go. Now. Alright, so carry on. So here are the four fundamental, or the four equations of motion. So we have V is equal to U plus AT. And we have S is equal to UT plus half of AT squared. Next of the three equations is V2. V squared up here is equal to U squared plus 2AS. Okay. And now we're going to change the color to blue or greenish. And we'll enter some equations here. Alright, so say we had a velocity, which velocity is measured in meters per second, so we'll write that in. ms minus 2 is velocity, meters per second. Or no, that's acceleration. Meters per second is velocity. Need to fix that. So just rub that out there. Go back to our brush tool. Now, velocity is equals to meters per second. And acceleration is meters per second, which would be minus 2. So let's do some equations now. So what you want to do is see which ones you do know, and then you want to find the unknown. So this is basic algebra. So we have, if we had an acceleration of 100, we'll use the first one now, first equation, to solve for a value, and we wanted to find u. So we had a u equal to question mark, and we had an a equal to 10, and a t equal to 20. Okay. So now if we wanted to find u, we just sub values in here. We'd have 100 equal to u plus 10 by 20. Alright, so then if you enter that on your calculator, you get 100 is equal to u plus 200. Then we'd have minus 100 is equal to u. So minus 100 would mean that it's going to 100 in the other direction beforehand. ms minus 1, so we'd have minus 100 ms minus 1, or we make it a plus because then we say in the other direction. put in an or there by accident. Okay, now let's get the rubber, and we're going to do two other equations. So I'm going to rub this all out. Now let's say if we wanted to find a value s equal to question mark, and if we had all our other numbers like the u and the, if we had our u to 100 and our t equal to 10 and our a equal to 20. Now if we wanted to find our s, which is distance, we do s equal to 100 by 10 plus half of 20 that we have by 10 squared. Alright, so this would be 1000 plus a half, which would be 10 by 10 squared, which would be 1000. So 10 and then 10 squared, and we have s is equal to 1100 meters. Alright, now let's say you'd use the second one to find displacement. Now let's say we wanted to find what v was. How we go about doing that. So see if you can do this one by yourself right after we get the numbers up, after rubbing them out really quickly. Very good. Alright, so now if we had a v is equal to question mark, and we had a u equal to 10 plus, or we'd have a 2. Oh, you see, I'm after confusing myself now. If we had an a equal to 2 and an s equal to 10. Alright, so then let me just rub out those. I'm gonna rub out this now, and we wanted to find our u. So we have a v, or our v, we have our v squared equal to 10, then we'd have this squared plus 2 by 2 by 10. Alright, so v squared, we do the maths on that. 10 squared is 100 plus 4, and then 4 by 10 is 40. So v squared is equal to 140, and then v, we'd square root 140. And if we wanted to enter that on our calculator, which I'll do now, you do square root of 140, and when you enter that into your calculator, what you get is 2 square root of 35. So if we enter that now, we get equal to 2 square root of 35. Alright, so very good. So we found our v. So now that'll be meters ms minus 1 meters per second. Okay, nice. So now let's say you'd use the 3 equations of motion, just sub it in values here and there to get our unknown. So what you'd want to do is keep an eye out for what your unknown is, then you'd want to sub it in. So we're just going to write down how you'd use it here. Things to remember when working with it. 1, write all values you know. No. Okay, so you know. Oh, my pen seems to be glitching out here. Whoops. What is going on? Right, values you know. Apologies for that. Then 2, find your unknown. Known. Then 3, sub in values and solve. And that's misspelling, whoops, solve. Alright, so I thank you for watching. Good luck, definitely practice some of these equations up here. The 3 equations of motion for physics. Like and subscribe, I'll give a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. Here's a nice thumbs up and a smiley face. Going away. Thanks for watching.